Hey everybody, Jimmy here. Welcome back to the channel. So today we're going to talk about Tesla. I released a video last week talking about Tesla, its price action, and where I think it's possibly going to reverse. So we've sat through the weekend. Now it's Monday. We're taking another look at Tesla. We've seen that it's bottomed a little bit, but today it was kind of looking weak. The whole market was looking weak this morning. So jumping in right now, I don't think I'm going to do, but I am watching Tesla really close, and the reason is above 234.50, we've got a nice gap to fill above. So I want to show that to you today, and I just want to break down the daily chart and we can kind of discuss strategy to take Tesla to the long side once we get the right price. So as you can see, we're looking at Tesla on the daily chart right now. And if I zoom in down here, you can see that we've had a decline. We touched down here at that 180 level, right in that area, which was a historical support level from before. It started to push back up, and then once we got right here, we're working our way back towards that 180-day, 200-day simple moving average. We all know what happened. We got the big drop. Tesla missed earnings, we dropped, had a big down day. We had a key position in their company say that they were possibly leaving by the end of the year. And so now we got this green doji, which looked really promising on the daily chart on Friday. So I was really excited to see this. Then today, right now, it's 11:10 Eastern time. And you can see Tesla looks like it's bounced and we're kind of moving back to the upside now. So here's what I'm watching. Basically, I have a few levels marked off here, and I'm sorry if it's a little confusing. This low level here, this 229, this is sort of the bottom end of the support range. And this here, this top one, or this middle line, I guess, is the top portion of this range. So this is my support resistance range that I've drawn, because we all know support and resistance isn't an exact penny level. It is a combination of candle and price action just in a range. So anything in this range right now I consider overhead resistance, and then hopefully very soon we'll get a break of that, and hopefully that will become support underneath us. So what I'm watching on Tesla right now is for this to break into this range, push above the range, and I actually want to see a break of this 234.50, which is the high of this candle, the day after the drop from the miss on earnings. So we dropped, and then that whole day we continued down. So this high at 234.50, I want to see a break back above that, and then I'm going to be interested in taking Tesla long and maybe writing a covered call contract. So the concept that I'm using or looking at here is a lot of people consider these gaps, right? So if I draw a line here, and then you have this line down here. This whole range in here is the gap. And when you're looking for gap fill strategies, people talk about gap to fill below, gap to fill above. Well, right now Tesla has this really big gap to fill above. And sometimes gaps can act like vacuums. So if price action breaks above 234.50 and we get back into this range, this gap, a lot of times it's like a vacuum and it'll suck the stock right back up really, really well. And that can be really encouraging because then they typically will fill, they'll close the full gap. Now once you get back to the top of the gap, sometimes you can get rejected off resistance and head back down. Sometimes you fill the gap and just keep going. So we'll have to keep an eye on it day to day. But right now, I'm very hesitant to buy, because what could happen with Tesla is it could push back up into this range, and this could act as overhead resistance, and then it could reverse back down for a couple more days. It may be wanting to come down and find this 50 moving average. It might want to come down, settle for a couple days, and then continue up. So I'm going to watch it and see what it does. If it breaks above 234.50, then I'm considering it a buy, and possibly going to write a covered call on that. So that's my take on Tesla right now. I just wanted to get an update video out because I know we shot the video on last Thursday. We talked all about it. It got a lot of great interest. I encourage even more comments. I loved all the action that video got. Let's do that again with this one. Keep commenting, keep giving me your thoughts, and let's get a plan together for Tesla so that we can take it to the upside. Thanks for stopping by. If you haven't subscribed and you like the content, please subscribe. And if you're returning and we're just watching the video and you liked it, give me that thumbs up. It really helps the channel and I really appreciate it. Thank you again for all the support, and I'll see you tomorrow morning.